Welcome back to Mindset English. Today, we're not learning vocabulary, grammar, or pronunciation. Today, it's not about English, it's about you, your laziness, your procrastination, your life. And before we begin, I'm asking you one thing. Don't skip this. Don't scroll. Don't leave it halfway. Listen till the end. This might be the only time someone says it to your face. Nobody cares if you're lazy. Yes, you heard that right, nobody. Not the internet, not your friends, not the people you follow online. If you lie in bed all day and waste your time on social media, guess what? The world moves on. You don't get a prize for surviving, you get forgotten. That's what happens to lazy people, they get forgotten. You'll see others winning, others chasing their dreams. While you sit there, phone in hand, thinking one day, that one day, it's never coming if you stay like this. And yes, life is unfair. But it's not unfair only to you. Everyone has pain. Everyone has struggles. You're not special just because you're suffering. What makes people different is what they do with that pain. Winners use it as fuel. Losers use it as an excuse. You want to destroy your laziness? Then stay. Listen, let's go deep, no fluff. No fake energy. Step by step, you'll see why you're lazy and what exactly you need to do to change. Let's start here. You are overloaded with information. That's right. Too much information is one reason you're lazy. In today's world, your brain is drowning. 1 minute you're watching a video on success. The next minute, you're scrolling through fitness advice. Another one tells you the morning habits of billionaires. Now your brain is full but your hands still doing nothing? Let me give you a real-life example. You want to get fit, so you search. Best way to lose weight. One video says cardio, another one says weight training, someone else says yoga. Now you're overwhelmed. So you do what feels safe, you do nothing. Here's the fix. Don't wait for the perfect method. Choose one thing and act on it. Just one. Walk for 10 minutes. Do 5 push-ups. Pick one healthy meal. Action kills. Overthinking, you don't. Need more videos? You need movement? One small action is always greater than 1,000 ideas stuck in your head. And you're not lazy because you don't care. Sometimes, you're lazy because your body is weak. What did you eat today? Be honest. Instant noodles, coffee, and biscuits. If your fuel is junk, your engine, the body, can't function. You feel heavy, foggy, tired. You blame your mind. But it's your body asking for help. Start small. 2 glasses of water after waking up. Eat something real in the morning. Fruits, eggs, anything with nutrients. Add protein to your lunch, veggies to your dinner. Sleep on time, eat on time. This isn't about dieting. This is about survival. Energy isn't magic, it's built by habits. Another reason you're stuck. You keep thinking about big tasks. I have to clean the house. I have to study for 5 hours. I need to go to the gym for 90 minutes. Sounds overwhelming, right? So what do? You do nothing. Here's the trick. Think smaller. Tell yourself, I'll study for 10 minutes. I'll clean just 1 table. I'll walk for 5 minutes. The moment you start small, your brain relaxes, and action creates energy. Do it like brushing your teeth. No drama, just do it. Now let's talk about routines. Everyone wants the perfect one. Wake up at 5 a.m., meditate for an hour, eat clean, work out, read, sleep early. You write it down. On paper, it looks amazing. But one day you miss one thing. Guilt starts. And then, you give up completely. You don't need a perfect routine. You need a sustainable one. Something that works even when you're tired or sad. Like this. Wake up at 7 a.m., meditate for 5 minutes. Study for 30 minutes. Walk for 15. Eat a simple, healthy breakfast. Sleep before 11. Doesn't look sexy, but it's real. And it works. Because success isn't made by doing everything perfectly for 2 days. It's doing small, consistent actions every day for 2 years. Here's a question you need to ask yourself every day. What do I feel? V's. What do I want? Most people live based on feelings. You feel sleepy, so you skip your walk. You feel lazy, so you scroll. You feel tired, so you don't study. But what do you want? A fit body? Fluent English? A better future? There's a gap between your feelings now and your dreams later. And lazy people choose feelings. Winners choose purpose. Let's say you wake up and you feel tired. Your bed is warm. The room is cold. You don't feel like moving. Stop. Ask, do I want comfort right now or confidence all day? That's the battle. Win it. Every day. Now look at your room right now. Is your bed messy? Are your clothes on the floor? Is your table full of junk? That environment is not helping you. It's draining your energy. I imagine walking into a clean hotel room. You feel calm. You want to work, read, relax. Now imagine walking into a dirty room. You feel irritated, heavy. You just want to sleep or escape. That's your brain reacting to your space. So clean your space like it's an act of self-respect, because it is. When you clean your table, you're telling yourself, I matter. My mind matters. My life matters. Make your bed every morning. Put your clothes in one place. Wipe your table. Spray a little air freshener. These tiny actions can change your mood for the whole day. But here's something deeper. Something most people don't say. Many people aren't lazy, they're hurt. They're carrying pain, emotional pain, and that weight turns into silence, inaction, laziness. Maybe someone betrayed you. Maybe your parents never believed in you. Maybe you failed once, and now your mind keeps saying, why try again? That's not laziness. That's emotional fatigue. A girl studies for months and still fails. Now, every time she opens a book, a voice says, what's the point? So she stops trying. A boy grows up with a father who always says, you'll never make it. Now he hears that voice in his head even when he tries. The mind remembers pain, and pain becomes your identity if you let it. But here's the truth. You are not your past. You are not your failure. You are not what someone said about you 5 years ago. You are what you choose to do now, and healing begins with one step. Talk to someone. Cry if you need to. Write down your pain. Let it out. But then, get up. Move forward. You don't need to wait for a new year. You don't need fancy notebooks or gym memberships. You don't even need motivation. You need a decision. One moment, one sentence. I'm done living like this. That's the moment where everything changes. There's a girl named Sarah. For years, she was lazy, watched TV all day, ate junk, slept late. One night, she stared in the mirror and said, enough. She drank 2 glasses of water the next morning, cleaned her desk, went for a walk. That's it. Not a miracle, just movement. Day by day, it added up. Her life didn't change because of motivation. It changed because she decided. You can decide. Now, not tomorrow, not Monday. Now say it. I am not lazy. I am growing. Now listen carefully. Your sleep is controlling you. You say you're lazy, but maybe you're just exhausted. The brain and body are machines. If you sleep at 2 a.m., wake up at 10. Skip breakfast. Stare at your phone, you'll feel like a zombie. But if you sleep by 10:30, wake up by 6:30. Drink water. Open your window. Stretch your body, thanks you. Your mind wakes up. The fog clears. So here's what you do. No screens 1 hour before bed. No heavy meals late at night. Dim the lights after 9. Wake and sleep at the same time even on weekends. Your future depends on your sleep more than you think. And now the final point in this part. The one that breaks most people. You forgot your why, that fire inside you, that reason you started, that purpose. You let it fade. Imagine a girl 22 grew up poor. Her mother worked 2 jobs. Every night, her mom said, one day, you'll have a better life. That sentence became her power. She worked hard, won a scholarship, went abroad to study, but after a year, life got hard. No friends, cold weather, language barrier. She stopped going to class, started sleeping all day. Called herself lazy. She wasn't lazy. She was disconnected. One night her mom sends a message. I sent a little extra this month. Please buy something warm. She reads it, breaks down, and she remembers. She's not in that country for a piece of paper. She's there to break a cycle, to give her mother the life she never had. She wipes her tears, opens her laptop, starts again. This is the power of remembering your why. Write it down, stick it on your wall, read it every morning, because your feelings will lie, but your why. It will carry you through the darkest days. And when your mind doesn't want to move, let your body lead. Move even, if it's just for 5 minutes. Walk, stretch, clean, dance. The brain follows the body. Movement creates emotion. A man wakes up at 11, lies in bed, doesn't brush his teeth, doesn't even open the window. He's not lazy. He's stuck. But one morning, he puts on his shoes and walks 1 block. No phone, no music, just air and breath. His shoulders loosen, his thoughts clear. And for the first time in weeks, he sleeps peacefully. That's the real secret. Don't wait for motivation, just move. Let your body lead your brain. Laziness can't survive in a body that is in pain. The deeper it gets inside you, the more it begins to shape you quietly, secretly, slowly. Imagine a woman. She was abandoned by her partner after 7 years. No warning, no closure. She gave him her youth, her love, her time, and he walked away, just like that. She's broken. So she starts telling her story to friends, to strangers, online, in messages, at parties, and people say, oh no, that's so sad. You're so strong. He was a monster. And in that moment, she feels heard, she feels seen. But days turn into weeks. Weeks turn into months, then years. And she's still telling the same story. Why? Because she never moved on. That it became her personality. While he moved on, he got married, he had kids, he built a new life. But she's still stuck in 2018, stuck in that heartbreak. Let me be clear. Trauma is real. Betrayal hurts. But don't let it become your whole identity. You deserve to write new chapters. So what can you do? Talk to a therapist, not the whole world. Journal your truth. Scream if you have to. Cry in private. Heal in silence. Forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Stop saying, this happened to me. Start saying, this shaped me, but it doesn't define me. You are not your heartbreak, and you are not your childhood. You are not your betrayal. You are what you choose to become after it. Lesson 13. Learn to ask for help, and learn to receive it. This is one of the biggest problems in the world. People suffer silently. They smile on the outside, but inside they're breaking. Why? Because they don't know how to say 3 simple words. I need help. Let's imagine a person named you. You're 25. You're trying to learn a new skill: coding, English, writing, business, but it's hard. Every day you try. Every night you feel like you failed. You're scared. You think people will judge you, so you keep pretending like you're fine. Meanwhile, your friend is a total expert in that skill. They could help you in 5 minutes, but you never ask, because your ego whispers, don't look weak. And then weeks pass. You're stuck. You start thinking, I'm not made for this. You quit. But here's the truth. You didn't fail because you were lazy. You failed because you were too proud to ask. No successful person did it alone. They all asked. They all learned. They all leaned on someone. Please hear this. Asking is not weakness. Accepting help doesn't make you small. You deserve support. Say it out loud. Can you help me? Say it to a friend, a teacher, a mentor, even a stranger. Pride keeps you stuck. Humility moves you forward. Lesson 14. Are the people around you draining you? Laziness is not always about you. Sometimes it's about your environment. If you are surrounded by negative people, people who laugh at dreams, who gossip 24/7, who mock your growth, who say you've changed when you try to improve, then you're not in a safe space. You're in a cage. Let's talk emotionally. There's someone out there, maybe it's you, who dreams of becoming more. You want to grow, to change. But every time you try, someone close says, why are you trying so hard? Just chill. It's not that serious. Come on, let's hang out. Instead of working on your goals, you listen. Slowly, your momentum breaks. Not because you're lazy, but because you're surrounded by the wrong voices. Now you feel tired, confused, heavy, and you call it laziness, but it's not. It's emotional exhaustion. Ask yourself right now, who supports my growth? Who believes in me? Who drains my energy? If someone is always pulling you down, you don't have to hate them, but you do have to protect your space. You are allowed to outgrow people. You are allowed to walk away. You are allowed to build a circle where you feel alive, not drained. Lesson 15. Are you consumed by other people's lives? Let's be real, social media has become a trap. You scroll, you swipe, you look at influencers with perfect bodies, friends who just got married, someone traveling to Paris, someone showing off a new car, an engagement, a six-pack, a perfect 6 a.m. morning routine. And what do? You just keep watching other people live? But what about your life? You start feeling like you're not enough, like you're behind, like you're failing. But here's the truth. They're showing you only the highlight reel. You're comparing your real, raw, unfiltered life to someone's best 5 seconds. You spend hours watching others build their dreams and then complain that yours aren't coming true. That's how laziness sneaks in, quietly, through comparison, through distraction. Through the screen you start thinking, what's the point? They're already doing it better. But wake up. Turn the camera around. What if, for 1 week, you stopped watching others and started building yourself? Imagine the progress you'd make. Stop watching success like it's a movie. Create your own. Be so busy improving yourself, you don't even have time to be jealous. The most powerful way to fight laziness is to unfollow distraction and follow discipline. Lesson 16. Productivity should fit your life. Not everyone wakes up at 5 a.m. Not everyone loves the gym. Not everyone uses 10 to-do apps and journals. Maybe you're not a morning person. Maybe your brain comes alive at 10 p.m. Maybe you don't like planners, but you love sticky notes. Maybe you don't like intense workouts, but you love dancing in your room with headphones on. Productivity is not about copying a lifestyle. It's about understanding your own rhythm. One person writes at dawn. You may write best after sunset. One person works in a noisy cafe. You may need deep silence. You become truly powerful when you stop forcing someone else's system and start building your own. Laziness often hides in pressure, but when you live your truth, laziness disappears. Lesson 17. What story are you telling yourself? We all talk to ourselves every day, but most of us are telling the wrong story. I've always been like this. I can't change. I'm not the kind of person who finishes things. I'm lazy. These aren't facts, they're just stories. And you're the author. Instead of saying, I'm lazy, try, I'm learning to be consistent. Instead of I always give up, try, this time, I'm doing it differently. Words matter. Thoughts matter, because your brain listens. If you keep calling yourself lazy, your brain will make it true. But if you start saying, I'm becoming better, your brain will follow that too. You are not lazy. You've just been believing the wrong story for too long. Change the story. Change your life. Lesson 18. The halo effect. This is a psychological trap. The halo effect means when someone's good at one thing, we assume they're good at everything. You see someone rich on Instagram, they must be happy. Someone fit, they must be mentally strong. Someone successful, their whole life must be perfect. But that's not reality. You don't see their breakdowns, their debt, their anxiety, their pain, their loneliness. You compare yourself to an illusion, and what happens? You give up before you begin. You think, I'm nothing like them, but here's the truth. Nobody is perfect. Everyone is fighting something. Everyone has flaws. You just don't see them through the screen. Drop the illusion. Start where you are, with what you have. That's the only real thing. Lesson 19. Reward yourself. We all have a child inside. And just like a child wants chocolate after finishing homework, your mind wants something to look forward to. But most people punish themselves even after doing something right. You clean your room, then say, I should have done it yesterday. You study for an hour. You say, others are doing more. You walk 2 kilometers. You say, it's nothing. Stop. You can't build discipline by hating yourself. Celebrate small wins. Finished a task. Eat your favorite snack. Woke up early. Watch one guilt-free episode of your show. Wrote 1 page. Light a candle. Played music. Danced. Smiled. On a hard day, if all you did was get out of bed, say this, I'm proud of you. Discipline grows not through punishment but through love. Lesson 20. The dark truth. You're waiting for a big moment, a sign, motivation, a perfect Monday, the right time. But here's the truth, no one tells you, that perfect moment may never come. There are people who said tomorrow, 10 years ago, people who waited for the right time, and now they're just waiting for retirement. People who dreamed, but never began. If you don't move now, you might never move. Yes, you might still feel tired, still feel broken, still feel scared. But even then you can take one small action today. Make your bed, drink a glass of water, open your window, delete that toxic app, take a deep breath and begin. Not tomorrow, not someday, not next week, today. So now just stop for a second. Close your eyes. Ask yourself, how much longer will I keep waiting to live my real life? How many dreams will I keep killing with my laziness? How many years will I spend watching others grow while I shrink? Listen to me. You are not lazy because you're weak. You're lazy because you're scared, tired, confused, lost, and that's okay. You are human. You are not a robot, but you have something powerful inside you. You've just forgotten. You have the power to change your life. You have the power to rise, to do better, to begin again. Not by being perfect, not by being someone else, but by being you, the real you, the one who keeps going. Even when no one claps, say it. I won't waste my life anymore. And one day you will look back at this moment and say, that was the day I changed my life. And I'll be proud of you. The world will be proud of you, but most importantly, you will be proud of yourself. Before you go, if you found value, if you want to learn English and life together in the most real, emotional, powerful way, like, share, and subscribe. This is not just a channel. This is a family of warriors, learners, dreamers. We grow here. We rise here. We speak truth here. We learn English here by learning life. So don't miss the next video, because your journey is just beginning. And I'll be right here, walking with you, every step of the way. Now go. Begin again. You can do this.